months ago, the name Liam Payne was synonymous with the pinnacle of pop stardom, world tour, chart-topping hits, and a devoted fan base hanging on his every word. His face adorned billboards and magazine covers, his voice echoed through radios and stadiums, and his influence shaped the music industry. Now it's synonymous with a chilling enigma, a death that has left fans and investigators baffled and has spawned a web of secrets fueling whispers of foul play and dark forces at play. It's time to scrutinize the events leading up to his tragic and unexpected death and uncovering the web of secrets and deceits that may have contributed to his demise. Explore the untold story surrounding Payne's death through this thought-provoking video. As you watch, consider the evidence and decide for yourself if there's more to the truth than meets the eye. Payne, a former member of One Direction, died at age 31 on October 16, 2024 after falling from the third-floor balcony of a hotel in Buenos Aires. The sudden passing of Liam Payne sent shockwaves through the music world, leaving countless fans reeling in grief. However, upon closer examination, it becomes clear that there were subtle yet telling indications from the very beginning that beneath his dazzling smile and captivating stage presence, Payne was quietly struggling with inner demons. Payne was conceived 3 weeks early, and his early childhood was marked by frequent hospital visits. Before I turned 4, I was constantly in and out of the hospital for tests, but doctors couldn't pinpoint the problem, he said. He further explained that after extensive testing, doctors found out that his kidney was damaged and scarred, requiring immediate attention. To combat this, he was made to take 32 injections in his arms in the morning and evening. Payne's health issues weren't the only challenging experiences from his childhood. He also shared that during his time at St. Peter's Collegiate School in Wolverhampton, he took up boxing at 12 years old to cope with bullying from other students. Throughout the years, alcohol and drug use was another thing he battled against. Payne has openly discussed his battle with alcoholism, which began during One Direction's rise to fame. In a candid 2021 interview on the Diary of a CEO podcast, he admitted that he wasn't sure how far his rock bottom was going to be. He revealed how the pressure of being in One Direction led to his struggles with substance abuse. He said, "I worrying about how far my rock bottom would be. Where's rock bottom for me, and you would never have seen it. I'm very good at hiding things." At another point, he mentioned being locked in hotel rooms with a mini bar between gigs. Payne appeared intoxicated during an interview with Logan Paul on his podcast series on June 1, 2022. In May 2023, he announced he had achieved over 3 months of sobriety and later shared a video in July detailing his journey, including a 100-day stint in a Louisiana rehab center. In August 2023, Payne was hospitalized with a kidney infection.
I've been a little bit unwell recently, and I ended up in hospital with a bad kidney infection.
2 days before his death, his ex-fiancée, Maya Henry, spoke up on how troubled he really was. She said she was worried about him given that he reportedly told her, "I'm not well," and often predicted he would die early. She said she once tried to get him help, but he wasn't willing to take it. According to her, he would always play with death, saying, "Well, I'm going to die, I'm not well." She added that knowing the lifestyle that he lives, she felt there is a day that something is going to happen.
I have to help him, because if I don't, I will never be able to live with myself if something does happen to him.
The messages telling you that he might die, that's such a low level of manipulation.
It remains unknown whether these depressing thoughts were related to his relationship with Henry or to internal issues. On October 16, 2024, the former One Direction member fell to his death from a balcony at the Casa Palermo Hotel in Buenos Aires. He died at the age of 31. The circumstances surrounding his death have raised many questions online and also fueled speculations, with theories ranging from accident to suicide to murder. But what really happened that day? Let's go back a bit. Payne revealed on Snapchat that he had traveled to Argentina specifically to attend Niall Horan's highly anticipated concert in Buenos Aires on October 2nd.
We're going to Argentina because Niall Horan's playing down there.
He excitedly shared videos of himself dancing alongside his girlfriend, American influencer Kate Cassidy, as well as singing along enthusiastically in the stands, capturing the electric atmosphere of the live show. Following the concert, Cassidy departed Argentina, citing homesickness as the reason for her departure, but why didn't Payne go with her? Payne remained in the country longer than expected after encountering issues with his U.S. visa application, which was reportedly denied. Following the visa complications, the singer attempted to renew his extraordinary visa in Buenos Aires, intending to reunite with girlfriend Cassidy in Florida. However, Liam's history of substance abuse reportedly impeded visa approval, leaving him stranded in Argentina. Sources suggested his visa was likely going to be approved just 2 days after he fell from a hotel balcony. In the days leading up to Payne's death, numerous fans took to social media to fondly recall their positive encounters and interactions with the beloved singer. On September 30th, 2024, Payne was spotted by fans outside Buenos Aires Palacio Duhau Hotel, where he graciously took a moment to interact with admirers. A source was quoted as saying, "The relationship with the fans was unique. He took the time to greet each one of them, take a picture, to be there and to share." However, on the day of his actual death, Payne's demeanor was the exact opposite. A lot of guests described Payne's behavior as a cause for concern. It was reported that Payne engaged in a night of partying and consumed alcohol with 2 sex workers just hours before his death, although they stated he appeared to be in a normal state during their encounter. A woman named Rebecca disclosed that she came across the singer just moments before his death. She claimed she was also staying at Casasur Palermo Hotel for a friend's wedding when she ran into the singer in the lobby. She added that she saw him waiting by the elevator and, in her words, there was something a bit desperate about him. She said, "When I arrived, he was waiting by the elevator and it was clear he wanted someone to recognize him. He seemed so eager for attention as he introduced himself without being prompted, saying, 'Yes, I'm Liam.'" Rebecca, accompanied by a friend, observed that despite previously recognizing the individual as Payne, they remained indifferent to his presence. He then said, "Come on you lot, get in the elevator with me. I love a cuddle," but Rebecca chose to wait for the next elevator. Some other girls joined Payne, who reportedly then said, "Oh, you're Americans. I live in West Palm Beach. I know Americans. You guys are f***ing crazy. You guys are f***ing dangerous." He then went on to jokingly pretend to choke one of the girls, which others found unsettling. Approximately 10 minutes later, Rebecca returned to the lobby where she saw Payne again, who looked upset after reading something on his laptop. He then suddenly yelled, "F*** this shit, mate," and smashed his computer on the ground. After this, a member of Payne's entourage approached Rebecca and apologized, explaining, "I'm sorry, he just gets high sometimes." Another eyewitness claimed to have had multiple encounters with the singer. They said multiple times he had to come down to the lobby, was causing a disturbance. He kept being escorted back to his room. The witness also added that Payne appeared very frustrated each time they saw him in the lobby. They further went on to say Payne was smashing his laptop in the lobby, and then the final time he came back down, he actually passed out in the lobby. Newly released surveillance footage appeared to show an unconscious or semi-conscious Payne being carried by 3 men believed to be hotel employees back to his 3rd-floor room, corroborating this witness account. Another guest reported witnessing Payne engage in a heated discussion with a woman, allegedly telling her, "I'll give you $20,000 just because I can. I have $55 million and I like to help people." A third guest also claimed that Payne was behaving erratically in the lobby. Another claimed they observed disturbing behavior from Payne, who allegedly told them, "I used to be in a boy band. That's why I'm so up." Doug Jones, a Texan occupying the room across from Payne, spent Wednesday working at his desk, distracted by the commotion coming from outside. He said he had thought they were doing construction. There was so much banging, doors slamming. It was loud and bizarre. Later I heard sirens, and then I heard a very loud scream. Earlier reports indicated that he had displayed worrisome behavior, suggesting intoxication causing him to be kicked out of the Palacio do Park Hyatt Buenos Aires as he was being a nuisance and disturbing other guests. However, an employee at Palacio do denied the claims, saying Payne just got drunk but was never belligerent and acted like a good soul. These different testimonies go to show the severity of the situation at the time. An audio recording released by the Buenos Aires Security Ministry has revealed that local law enforcement received an urgent distress call from a hotel employee who sought immediate assistance for a guest who was allegedly in a state of severe intoxication. When he's conscious, he's destroying the entire room and we need you to send someone, said the worker over the phone. After the call dropped, the receptionist promptly redialed the emergency hotline and alerted them that a guest might be at risk, citing concerns about the hotel room's balcony. Payne's identity remained undisclosed in both calls, where he was only referred to as a guest. Some people questioned the decision of the caller to keep him anonymous during the calls, as it's common for all calls involving celebrities to receive priority attention and quicker response time. According to reports from local news outlets, Liam allegedly exhibited erratic behavior in the hotel lobby, culminating in a destructive outburst where he violently smashed his laptop, prompting hotel staffs to intervene and subsequently escort him, requiring physical assistance back to the privacy of his room. Again, this decision is being questioned, as it would have been more logical to not leave a person who is very intoxicated alone, as their impaired judgment and coordination increase the risk of accidents, injuries, or even life-threatening situations. Soon after the call, a loud noise was heard from the hotel courtyard. Emergency services arrived at the hotel and found Payne's body in the courtyard. Paramedics confirmed Payne's death and noted there was no way he could have survived the fall. The 911 call was made at 5:04 p.m. while the emergency services arrived and discovered Payne's body at 5:11 p.m., a response time of 7 minutes. An autopsy revealed that Payne died as a result of multiple injuries involving internal and external hemorrhage and was believed to be in a state of semi or total lack of consciousness at the time of the fall. It was also reported that Payne had pink cocaine, alcohol, and prescription antidepressants in his system at the time of his death. This explains the reason for the purported slip and lack of struggle during the fall, as intoxication with alcohol and drugs can cause unconsciousness. A police report indicates that Payne may have attempted to flee his room via the balcony, resulting in his fall. This account is reportedly supported by multiple eyewitnesses. Upon recovery of Payne's body, investigators observed a bag strapped around his shoulder, which was noticeably absent in the lobby surveillance footage taken shortly before the incident. A hotel personnel also retrieved a brown duffel bag from the second-floor balcony directly under Payne's room. The bag contained a note reading, "For Liam," as well as prescription medication and a bottle of Jack Daniels. One theory suggests that he might have dropped the bag down before trying to escape through his balcony. If this theory is indeed true, this will not be the first time he has attempted to escape this way. In mid-September, Payne reportedly engaged in a drug binge while staying at a rental house in Florida. His bodyguard, concerned for Payne's safety, secured him in a room. However, Payne allegedly escaped by using a garden hose to climb down from the balcony. Investigators uncovered compelling evidence of at least 4 occasions where Payne's inner circle obtained narcotics from external sources during his October 13th to 16th hotel stay. Just hours before the incident, Payne was reportedly in a good state of mind. A close friend of his, who claimed to had went to his hotel 3 times that day and left about 40 minutes before the tragic incident, said there were over 15 people at the hotel lobby chatting and joking with Payne when he left. So, what could have caused the singer to become so desperate that he turned to alcohol and drugs? Let's go back a bit. In the weeks preceding his death, Payne was entangled in a bitter legal battle with ex-fiancée Maya Henry, They called off their engagement in 2022. On October 6th, Henry shared a video expressing her concerns about Payne's constant messaging. He was in a relationship with Cassidy at this point. She claimed that Payne had been bombarding her with messages since their split, leaving her feeling exasperated whenever she sees his name pop up on her screen. The model claimed that Payne's persistent messaging continued despite her efforts to distance herself, with him allegedly switching phone numbers and accounts to contact her. She further alleged that Payne's behavior escalated to involving his family flooding his mother's phone with messages. She also accused Payne of exploiting his fan base to harass her, using his fame as a means to intimidate and distress her. Henry's comments followed the release of her novel, Looking Forward, published in May, which she asserts is drawn from real-life experiences. It offered her a safe space to open up about her traumatic experiences with the singer. The book character, apparently inspired by Payne, struggled with substance abuse, culminating in a violent outburst where he punched a hole in the wall in a fit of rage. During an interview, Henry revealed that some of Payne's friends opposed the release of the book, citing concerns about the singer's mental well-being. A friend was quoted as saying, "If something happens to him, not only are you gonna blame yourself, but the whole world is going to blame you." Payne was served a cease and desist letter by Henry shortly before his death, with the events taking place in the following sequence. Saturday, October 12th. Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, left him in Argentina. Monday, October 14th. Henry issues Payne a cease and desist letter. Wednesday, October 16th. Payne fell to his death in Argentina. 3 people have since been charged in connection with the death of Payne. Prosecutor Andres Madria charged the 3 suspects, whose identities were not revealed, with the crimes of abandonment of a person followed by death and supplying and facilitating the use of narcotics. Initially, investigators reported that Liam Payne was alone when he fell, leading to his death. However, new information from the prosecutor's office reveals that one of the individuals charged was frequently with Payne during his time in Buenos Aires. The 3 individuals charged include a person who regularly accompanied Payne during his stay, a hotel staff member accused of supplying Payne with cocaine between October 13th to 16th, a drug dealer allegedly involved in the circumstances surrounding Payne's death. So, what do you think?